Everything is better with mushrooms.
Guys, why is FNATIC CEO like trying to like damage control on Twitter right now? Like, I just question myself, like, does FNATIC not realize that like if every single employee that leaves the org complains about bad things that are happening there, like shouldn't they actually like do something about it, or they're just gonna keep letting it happen? It's like, basically, for those who don't know, like Nightshade made like a tweet saying that his time at FNATIC has come to an end, and then he basically like kind of low-key flames FNATIC for saying that they have budget constraints, they couldn't hire a strategic coach, blah 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 blah, right? And of course, as you mentioned, teams will always have budget constraints, especially when spending 3 million on League of Legends a year. We have to make difficult resource allocation decisions. No, it's like, oh, I mean, of course you have to make difficult decisions, but let's be honest, you're just overpaying some of your players. This is like all public, man. It's like you guys just massively fucked up. I mean, you guys, maybe I should just say who fucked up. The guy who's making the decisions, obviously. You guys are massively overpaying certain players. We all know who I mean by certain players. So it's like, the reason why these budget constraints happen are literally your own fault. They're literally your own fault. It's like, this is just like an excuse damage control type of thing. Plus, as far as I know, they also like fired a lot of people from the company, I think. Kind of like Riot, like they had a lot of layoffs as far as I know. Like, I thought people not wanting to work at FNATIC was a fake news and conspiracy, and that everyone in the industry was just waiting for a call. Is our head coach another conspiracist, or maybe you're lying again, heading for a fall? He's referring to the fact that we did a drastic change mid-season because of the poor performance. There was very limited coaching staff available in that move, and he stepped up to the plate. And we all believe he was a great option. And he did a good job. So, okay, if he did a good job, why exactly is he being kicked? This is just PR. His budget comments are valid. Coaches will always want more cash and more staff. The fact is you're spending 3 to 4 million on a game already, there will be always budget constraints. Yeah, we're massively overpaying our players. Like, what are we saying? Like, we're massively overpaying our players. Like, there are players that played for FNATIC in the recent years that, like, one player would cost more than the entire roster of fucking SK, man. We're just massively overpaying our players. Like, if SK Gaming has a roster in LEC that all 5 players plus coaching staff together don't cost as much as one of your players, then, I mean, I think there's a fucking issue, no? It's like, I mean, it's not the player's fault. Like, the player obviously should take the amount of money, right? Like, it's like, I'm not blaming the player here. I'm just saying that, like, the decision makers at FNATIC are a little bit incompetent. We've been calling them out already for some time now, but I guess it's not the time to fire them yet. Maybe next year or a year after that.